Hello, hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're joining from. My name is Comfort and I would be your host for today. Please confirm that you can hear me. Just drop a comment in the chat in the comment section so that I can be sure that you can hear me. Hello, Daniel. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to get started so that I do not take so much of your time. It's Friday and it's 2 p.m. So 2 p.m. my time. So I want to believe it's either you're at work or you're wrapping up for the day or you're just starting your day. So I'm just going to get right into it. So welcome to Zeem. Like I said, my name is Comfort and I lead growth here at Zeem. And what we do here is we help talented minds, like every single person here on this call. We help them achieve their dreams of studying abroad. So whether you are looking to study in USA, you're looking to study in Canada, Australia, or UK, we provide you with that guidance to help you understand what particular course to take, what particular program is best for your field of study, if your CGPA basically meets the requirements of the school. So basically, we look at your profile and provide you with the best recommendations possible so that you are able to get your admission, secure your I-20, and secure funding if you require same. Okay, so I'm just going to get right into it. Like I said, Zeem is that education consultant firm making study abroad seamless for every single Nigerian or every single African in general. So whether you're from Kenya, Uganda, Zimbabwe, as long as you're an African, we are here to guide you and support you throughout your journey. So what we offer at Zeem, we offer that personalized guidance. And the moment you sign up with Zeem, you get the opportunity, you get assigned to a dedicated advisor who would guide you and provide you with every single answer every single questions that you have. If you have questions concerning what particular program to take, you have that one-on-one conversation, unlike what we're doing right here, where I'm just providing with all the basic informations that you need, a bit more generic. But once you get on board, you get assigned a dedicated advisor who would guide you step by step and answer all your questions. No rush, just very, very calm. And I trust you. Trust me. They're very, very friendly. You love interacting with them. And we also have partnership with top schools in the US. We also have partnership with University of North Carolina. We also have partnership with Indiana Tech. And we recently expanded our schools as well to London Metropolitan School University in the UK, as well as some other universities in Canada and Australia. So we have expanded our courses as we also increases our the programs offering that you are also able to explore with us as well. And we also offer financial support for those who do not have the capacity who cannot afford the entire tuition. But we all know that studying abroad is not very, very cheap. You have to consider your accommodation, also consider health insurance, because health insurance is very, very compulsory when you're traveling abroad, whatever country you're going to. You have to consider a lot of other things, your tuition, your living expenses, accommodation, and all of those, even feeding. So our financial partner, which is our loan partner, provides you with no collateral and no cosigner, no guarantor student loan that you can repay back for a period of 10 years or pay back 5 years if you want. And if you can't afford that, or you can pay back after you go to school or pay back at once as well. There is no early payment penalty, right? So, and the interest rate is fixed. It's not something that increases. It's fixed. The moment you get an interest rate, that is the amount you're going to be paying every year. So it's not changing at all. There is that transparency and transparency in that. And we also provide visa support and guidance. So beyond just traveling abroad, beyond just getting you admissions. So when it comes to your visa support as well, we help you minimize the risk of getting a no, because a lot of the bottleneck with studying abroad is, after going through all of those processes, you've paid the fees, you've paid for every single thing that you need to pay for, and then you get to the visa stage, and then the VO tells you, no, you're not going anywhere. You have to go back home. That can be really, really heartbreaking. And there's a lot of, if you go online, you see a lot of people saying these things about how they get denied and they don't even know why, or probably they said something that they ought not to say. So we would help you minimize that risk by providing you with all the guidance, have mock interview sessions with you, share templates with you, provide you with their courses that we also offer that you can also take to prepare you for all of those, even till the day of the visa interview day. For the visa interview, you also have your dedicated advisor um, who is also going to be with you on the call, ensuring that okay, you are very calm, your confidence level is up, and your self-esteem is up, and everything that you need, like you're reminded of everything that you've learned. So that, because sometimes it can be really, really never recommend when you get to the VO office, because they can be very, very, humanly sometimes. So provided all of those guidance to ensure that you're well equipped all through the journey, end-to-end assistance from you picking the right course, picking the right school, making the right decisions based on your finances, based on your financial capacity, and you acing your visa interview. We provide you with all of those guidance. And the icing on the cake, the very, very unique part of it is that all of these services are provided for free. We do not charge any of our, we do not charge any of our clients for these services. So it means that from what we offer from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you are getting all of these services at zero cost. All you just need to do is have your proof of funds ready if you want to self-fund your education, be committed to the process, and then if you want to apply for student loan, we can help you out with that application as well. When you get your visa, pack your bags, and then if you want us to accompany you virtually, we can also accompany you virtually till you finally leave the country. And even after you're there, we still stand with you. We're still communicating with you just to encourage you and help you get settled in properly. So all of these services comes at zero cost. Everything comes at zero cost. And then why people usually, one of three things that people love about working with Zeem is the guidance I will provide, because trust me, there are a lot of study abroad agencies out there, but one thing we pride ourselves in is our service delivery. There's that uniqueness and friendliness that comes with it, that comes with our service delivery, with interacting with our study abroad advisors. They would become your friends for life if you want that. We have someone currently in the US who is really, really close with our study advisor. They're like best of friends right now, sharing information and getting help throughout the journey. So if you want that, that is one thing we pride ourselves in, that excellent delivery in our services, and that comprehensive support that we provide you every single step of the way, even to getting the most affordable flight tickets, to getting the most affordable accommodation that would help you, that's within your budget, as well as ensuring that you're well settled in, connecting with people in the US, in a different country, building collaboration, building your network there as well. We also have master classes and workshops that would guide you, and all of it, like I said, all of these are completely free. So that comprehensive support is one unique benefit as well. And we have a wide range of global partnerships. Like I mentioned, we have schools in the US, we have schools in the UK, Australia, as well as Canada. And then some of these schools allow you to enroll via student loan, while some do not. And one unique advantage of our US school is that they all allow you to enroll with no GRE or IELTS required. So that means that your application is not required to start worrying about those IELTS tests or GRE as well. And there's student loan available as well, with no collateral and no cosigner, and you have a 10-year repayment timeline. So you can, for the student loan, you can get up to $100,000 to cover for your accommodation, as well as your tuition throughout your program here, as well as health insurance and other living expenses as well. And minimum of 2001, but up to $100,000 to finance your studies. And you are not required to start paying back the student loan when you are in school. So you have 6 months after you've graduated to start paying back the loan. So you're giving you 6 months to get a job while you're in US, because with some of the schools, and the schools that we're in partnership with allow you to have that post-study permit, post-study work permit, where you can work after your education. So that means that you have 6 months to work and build up your finances so that you can start paying back your loan. So, but we're now going to build your credit history. In the US, we always require, it is required that you start paying back the interest, only the interest, for the 5 days after you've resumed school. So that means that you can, your interest that you're paying back while you're in school can be as low as $50, $70, or $100 per month, and then you can work the opportunity out. You can, yeah, you can pay back the interest, and then the interest that you're paying is basically off on the amount that has been disbursed, not on the total amount that you've been approved of. So that means that your interest is only on what has been disbursed. So, for example, if you are approved for the $5,000 as a student for student loan, and what was disbursed in the first term is $10 or $10,000 or $5,000 or $3,000, because there's Indiana Tech, which is Indiana Institute of Technology, which is in the US. They are, per term, you can pay averagely $2,000 or $3,000 or even $15. So let's say what was disbursed plus your accommodation and all of it, everything was about, let's say, $5,000. That means that, and you got an interest of 12.99%. So that means that you're paying just the 12.99% on that $5,000 only while you're in school. But after you've graduated, 6 months after you graduate, that is when your principal starts counting, but your interest starts counting while you're in school. But definitely, we're going to provide you with more of this, more detailed information about how the student loan and how the study abroad route works. As soon as you get on board and sign up with Zeem, you get assigned the dedicated advisor that will guide you throughout the process, and also explain how the entire process and journey works as well. But the major criteria for this loan is that you have to be enrolled in it. You have to enroll in a school that the loan supports, as well as in a STEM designated course, and it's only for a master's program right now. So that is how the loan works, which is pretty much very, very easy and straight to the point. And getting started with Zeem is pretty much very, very simple. The first step is for you to register on our website. And once you register on our website, you get assigned a dedicated advisor. But the first thing you have to know, if you the first thing, explore your study options. If you do not know what school you want to go for, feel free to register as well, and then we'll provide you with all of this guidance and let you know what is best fit for you. Because we've had people who studied a particular course for bachelor's degree but want to enroll in a different program for their master's program. So we provide them with that guidance to ensure that they are able to make the right decisions. So once you register at www.zeem.co, you will get assigned to a dedicated advisor who would provide you with your personalized consultations, having your one-on-one sessions with you, would also have conversation with you, ensuring that you're well equipped, provide recommendations on school, start your applications, and then once you get your admissions, provide you with guidance to getting your I-20, provide you guidance to getting your visa, and all of those. And you get to meet every other person as well, connect with like-minded people who are a part of the Zeem family as well. So it is pretty much simple. Like I said, the first step is for you to register on our website. So I've gotten to the stage where if you have any question concerning Zeem, I'm more than willing to answer you. Have any question concerning our programs and what we do, have any question concerning the loan routes, and then I'm more than willing to answer that question. So if you have any question, please feel free to drop the question in the chat section, and then I would take up that question and answer that. But while I wait for that, I'd like to talk more on the schools and the requirements that we have. So if you have any question, please feel free to drop that in the comment section, and then I'll pick it up from there. And if you want to register, please visit www.zeem.co to register. I'm going to drop the website now. Okay. Okay, so for the schools that we have, you can go ahead and drop your questions. I can see them. I'm going to come to it. So for the schools that we currently have in partnership with, minimum CGPA for that is 2.5 on the scale of 4. So if you have a CGPA of 2.5, you're on the good. We have a school that is perfect for you as well. So that Indiana Tech accept 2.5 on the scale of 4. UNCW and other schools accept 3.0. and there are also schools that accept 2.5 as well in Canada as well. And we have partners. So for the student loan, schools just accessible for only schools in the USA as well as schools in Canada. So we have schools in Canada that are eligible for the student loan, and we also have schools in the US that are eligible for the student loan as well. So, but for Australia and UK, you have to be funding your education, uh, um, self-funding. Okay, so does the partner schools require recommenders? So yes, some of the schools, especially the Indiana Tech, requires recommenders. In fact, most of the schools require recommenders. So where you're looking for professionals that will recommend you. It could be someone that you've worked with. It could be your line manager. It could be even your lecturer in school that can recommend you, but someone that can attest to your personality, attest to who you are. So it's but it cannot be your family member. It could even be your colleague, but someone who knows you for a long period of time that can really attest for who you are and can write really well for you, can provide good recommendations for you. So because sometimes what the recommender is saying about you, it also matters. So, but definitely we're also going to provide you with that guidance to ensure that the recommenders is saying what they ought to say, and you're also picking the best person to recommend you. So our dedicated advisor would guide you and ensure that you have the best experience and ensure that you get admissions as well. Okay, do you have any other question? David, I want to believe that answered your questions, right? Please, if I do not answer your question, please feel free to let me know so that I can take that again. Okay, so one question. Okay, awesome. Okay, so one question that we often get is how long does it take for you to get assigned to a dedicated advisor? It takes about 24 to 48 hours. So because we have a long pool of people who are within our pipeline as well, so we might not respond, but definitely you will get an automated email once you register that would provide you with details about our processes, and also provide you with a brochure that you can look through, as well as provide you with a video that you can also watch to provide you with some other guidance on how our process works. But definitely within 24 to 48 hours, you should get a call from our advisors who would now take up your application and answer any further questions that you have, would take you through the process and walk you through every single thing. If you're ready, you can start your applications immediately. You can, if you want to take some time to think about it, you can also take some time to think about it. But definitely, we have a system where we are following up on you to ensure that you have you're reminded of the process. But definitely, there are times where we stop reaching out, and that's when we've attempted to contact you 3 times, and you do not respond to any of the calls. We'll definitely try to call you. We'll try to send you an email. We'll also try to chat you up on WhatsApp as well. So in case you get a call and the line is busy or you do not pick, definitely look out on your email as well as your WhatsApp to get a message or a mail from us. But after 3 attempts, we might stop calling. But definitely, if after 3 attempts you do not hear from us, let's say after 48 hours, you've not heard from any of our advisors, you can just send a mail to info.zeem.co, and we would reach out to the advisor that's been assigned to you to ensure that you are contacted immediately. So for those that are just joining us, so I'm just going to provide a quick summary again for those that are just joining us. But please, if you have any questions, feel free to drop the question, and then I'll be more than willing to answer that question, just that question, and take you through the journey. But if you want one-on-one consultation, please visit our website at www.zeem.co/contact, and then we would reach out to you immediately within 24 to 48 hours to contact you. So like I was saying, Zeem is a study abroad consultant firm, and we provide end-to-end support for those who are looking to study abroad. And we have partner schools in the US, Canada, UK, and Australia. And all of our services are completely free. So if you're looking to study in the UK, do a master's in the UK, you're looking to do your master's in the US, you're looking to do your master's in Australia, you're looking to do your master's in Canada, we provide you with all the guidance that you need to ensure that you succeed. Guidance from you picking the right school, guidance from you picking the right courses for you, as well as acing your visa interview for those who do not have financial support, who want to explore student loan. We also have access to student loan for you as well, and we also provide you with that end-to-end support. And then the unique part of our student loan is that you're not required to start paying back the loan while you're in school, but you're required to start paying back only the interest, which can go as low as $50, $70, $100, depending on the loan amount that you are approved of. So, and then the minimum student loan that will be approved is 2001, whilst the maximum is $100,000. So a lot of people always have that question about hope they would not be disturbing me and calling me up and chasing me up for my student loan. But definitely we're not going to be chased while you're in school for your loan. It's after 6 months after you've graduated that we'll be required to start paying back your loan. But definitely there's a structure and system in place for the loan repayment. So once you get approved the loan, you would receive the terms of loan. You see all the agreements and everything that you need to be aware of before you can now go ahead and take the loan. And also, I'd like to clarify that the loan itself is not going to be disbursed to you, to your personal account. It's going to be disbursed to the school so that the funds are being utilized effectively. So let's take, for example, Indiana Tech University with their tuition starts averagely like 9,000. And let's say if you want to go for your everything, let's say averagely plus accommodation to go about $23,000. So let's say the loan that you are approved of is $40,000. What the school would get the tuition that's for that term. So not everything will be disbursed. So you'll be getting based on the term that you are in. So the school would place a request to our partner on your behalf for the loan, and then the loan is disbursed directly to the school, and whatever it is that you need that is left for that term comes back to you. Let's say for the accommodation, you also get that. There's a partnership with a bank in the US as well as in Canada to facilitate the disbursement of every other personal finance and support that you need, just like your accommodation as well as your living expenses, because that also covers your loan, also covers it if you want it. Because whilst you're applying for the loan, all of these questions will be asked. What funds do you have? Do you have additional funds for your tuition? Do you have any other support? Do you have a scholarship? Do you have support like a grant? Do you have a scholarship from the school? Or you have a personal finance that you want to add? Because it is possible that you might, let's say your tuition, the total expense is $23,000 and you only have $10,000. So that means that you have a personal expense finance of $10,000 and you need a loan of $13,000. So it is possible for you to take part of it and just take a little bit. It's possible to take $2,001, but it's possible to take $3,000. Let's say you have $20,000, but you need $3,000 to support. So you can take a loan of $3,000 as well. So it's not compulsory that you take everything. We also do not advise that you take all because you have to also show the visa officers that you are able to pay back your loan after you graduate from school, as well as be able to pay the interest while you're in school, you can be starting from 12.99%. So we advise to have some certain finance so that you are able to, you're not taking a large sum of amounts that would now, be a blocker for you. And also, beyond just your tuition and every other thing, there are other expenses that you would definitely incur that the student loan does not cover. And that is your flight ticket. Your flight ticket, your service fee, your visa fees, those finances, you definitely need to have your own personal funds to cover it. And based on our calculation, it ranges from 3.5 million to 4 million, because flight will be about $2,000, $2,005. Sometimes can go up to $3,000 for your flights to the country. That's to US in it itself. So, and your visa fees in total you'll be signing up to 500 plus. So let's say a total of $3,000 to $4,000. So let's say averagely you should budget, let's say 4 million or 3.5 to 4 million naira as your own personal expenses that you would spend whilst you're in Nigeria. But then, whilst you're in Nigeria, to cover for your visa costs as well as your flight tickets. There are some schools that require you to pay some tuition, but average, let's say $100, 150 Canadian dollar. But those are Canadian schools and some of the UK schools. But our partner schools in US do not require you to pay any initial deposit. You start paying your tuition deposit after you've resumed school. And for our partners, some of our partner schools at UNCW, we can waive you application fee. We can't get a waiver for your application fee. And Indiana Tech do not require you to pay any application fee. They have zero application fee. And some of these schools also, but for UK and Canada, you most likely will be required to pay some application fee, whilst we can also get waiver for some. But we might not be able to get waiver for some as well. But Indiana Tech does not require you to pay application fee. UNCW, we can't get you a waiver for that. But definitely, like I said, you should have your own personal funds set aside. So let's say about 4, 5, 6 million. Because these are the things that you will spend whilst you're in the country. That is if you're exploring the student loan. So you're not just only dependent on that. But definitely, if you're not exploring the student loan, you know that you need to have proof of funds to cover for your entire tuition, as well as your living expenses, your accommodation, your health insurance, and every other expenses that you would incur whilst you are in the US. So for going for cell phone, you need to have that. So that is how that works. So I have a question. Do you only help with application to partner schools, or you help with other schools you are not in partnership with? So it depends on the school that you're looking to explore. So we are open to expanding our partner schools. So if you other schools that you have in mind, you can just register and then fill in the school that you have in mind. And then our advisor would contact you and provide recommendations to let you know if these schools are something that we can get you on board in. But definitely we have over 15 schools that we are currently in partnership with that I believe would be a best fit for Nigerian citizens or African citizens in general. So, and these schools were picked based on affordability, based on the courses that they offer, in-demand courses that they offer, as well as their programs as well. So these are the things that we prioritize as well, and also job opportunities as well. So because there are schools that you would get enrolled in, and it will be difficult for you to get job opportunities. So these are the things that we consider before partnering with any school. So, but definitely, if the school that you're looking to explore is not part of the schools that we have, still register, and then our advisor would contact you to provide you guidance on what the next step would be based on your school of choice. Okay. With that said, like I said before, the loan repayment tenure is you can pay back the loan for up to 10 years. But if you want to pay back earlier, that's also fine. There is no there's no penalties for early payments, and there is no there's no penalty for early payments. So it saves you time, saves you money as well. Rather than paying for over a long period of time, you can pay for a shorter period of time. But like I said, it's a fixed interest rate. It's a fixed interest rate, and it doesn't increase, but rather the amount that you pay reduces based as you repay. So let's say, for example, the interest is going to be on the total amount that is left. So let's say you took a loan of $100,000 and you paid $20,000 out of the $100,000. So it means that by the time you're paying the next interest, you're not going to be paying the 12.99% on the $100,000. You're going to be paying the 12.99% on the $80,000 that is left. So as you pay back your loan, the interest that your amounts that you're paying also reduces. So the interest is on the amount that is currently pending. So that is one of the benefits of having a fixed interest rate itself as well. So no matter the economic issues or inflation, anything, or whatever thing affects interest, it's fixed, it doesn't increase. Neither does it reduce as well, but the amount that you're paying reduces as you repay back your loan. And the benefit of it is that it also help you build your credit score in the US as well as in Canada for taking a loan, because it gives opportunity to be able to get credit card and explore other opportunities, accommodation, get do a lot of other things in the country that you get find yourself in US or Canada as well. So because as you're paying back your loan, we had one a webinar with one of the beneficiary of our loan as well. As he's paying back the loan, it is being reported to the credit bureau, and he was able to access other opportunities, access other opportunities like job opportunities as well as housing, because we're able to get his credit score was increasing as well. So those are benefits of actually building your credit score in the US, and another benefit of getting studying with a loan. So a lot of people always see the downside of it, but also have its own unique advantage as well too. Okay, so that is that about the loan as well as the study abroad route. So I don't know if you have any question, any further question. If you have any question, please feel free to drop it. But if not, maybe you don't feel comfortable dropping questions, feel free to visit our website, and the dedicated advisor will reach out to you and provide you with all the guidance that you would need, answer any questions that you have, and um, guide you throughout all the steps that is required. Okay. Okay, so I think that's we don't have any other questions. So thank you very much, everyone. My name is Comfort once again. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep it short so that we can all go back to our place of work or go back to enjoying your day. My name is Comfort, and I lead good at Zeem. And here at Zeem, we help empower young, talented Africans who are looking to study abroad. We provide that end-to-end services for them. If you're looking to study in the US, UK, Canada, or Australia, we provide you with that services at no cost. You get our support, you get assigned to a dedicated advisor, you get access to our partner schools, you get access to student loan, you get access to our visa support services, our end-to-end support. You build a network of talented, like-minded Africans that you can grow with and learn from as well. That we one unique story that I always love was when two of our alumni, two of our students, our clients, went to US together. One, Emeka went there, and then Emeka and Priska were in the same school group, study group. But we have a study group as well where you can meet and connect with people. So Emeka left January, and Priska didn't know how to get there, and didn't know how to sort out our accommodation. So Emeka was able to find a cheaper accommodation and help us sort out a lot of things. So that network and that community that we're building provides with that opportunity. And now they are both best of friends, and they support each other whilst learning in the same school. So coming through Zeem is beyond just getting that study abroad support, got study abroad services. You also get going with a network of people who would make living and studying abroad seem, because trust me, it is very, very difficult to be alone in a strange land. But when you're going with a group of people that you understand each other, you understand your cultures, you understand your language, and you can easily relate with one another. You know where you're coming from together. You can all learn and grow together. It makes it much easier. So for those who are interested, you can visit our website, and you'll be assigned a dedicated advisor within 24 to 48 hours. And then I want to wish every one of you all the best, and I look forward to hearing your success story, just like we heard of every other person who has passed through Zeem as well. So I wish you all an amazing day. Please, thank you very much for joining this call today. Enjoy the rest of the day, everyone. Bye. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.